I'm gonna chat and yak for a few minutes before I hit the road back to Memphis, Tennessee. And I'm gonna stream for as long as I can. But yeah, a really nice group of folks came and sat with me. And somebody sat right in the stream, so I had to block it at first. And I was like not playing piano, and I couldn't be like, hey, can you move out of my stream? Because the reason that I'm there is to serve the residents of these retirement communities. I really appreciate y'all so much. But the residents, you know, that's what I'm paid to do. I'm paid to entertain them. So that's what I do. I'm gonna read some of these comments. Okay, so I'm back at the comments. Monkey plush, 4 people playing piano, and then I had to wander into my gig. Archie Fieldhouse, what's the hardest you know? Traveling in his pocket. Yes, I did put the piano, my words aren't working right now. I did put the phone in my pocket when I went into my gig. Rushy, that's a tricky tune. Claire de Lune, that's beautiful. Good for y'all. Monkey Plush, I appreciate you. You said, I don't think he can take requests because he's performing. Yes, that is exactly what happens. If I see your request in the comments when I'm performing, and I can work it in, and I know it, and it's appropriate for the gig that I'm at, only then will I play that request. But I appreciate y'all commenting them regardless. Kennedy, I have no subs. Y'all subscribe to Kennedy's channel. He has been live for lots of days. Yes, I am blessed to be playing a lot of shows. A lot of piano shows. And I go live as often as I can. I've been live for 2 hours and 55 minutes. Almost 3 hours. Juice by Me says, not the same America anymore, good old boys. It's not really relevant to the conversation, and I'm not sure what you mean. We can talk about that if you want, if you're still on. What? I don't know why you said that. I remember the first time I saw him, and I was like, wow, I need to see this, and now I see him on live a lot. Thank you, Monkey Plush. I appreciate you. I like just saying your name. Like, that's just fun to say. Y'all waste more money staying alive than people can afford to eat. It's your fault, too. Wow. I'm not really sure what that's in reference to. Are you talking about Americans? Where are you from, Juice by Me? We can have a civil conversation. I don't know if you're still on. Kennedy says, what? No, chat ended. The chat didn't end. It came back. I mean, I guess it ended temporarily. Chronicle Games says, this is so cool. Thank you, The Chronicle Games. Thank you, Kennedy, and thank you, Adelie Rose. I appreciate y'all so much. This has been an epic live stream. This is one of my marathon days. One of my marathon days. I'm gonna start my drive home. I am from Memphis, Tennessee, in the United States. Memphis, Tennessee in the United States. I love the United States. Not crazy about the CIA, but I love the United States. What's great about the US is that if you have a talent in your bones, in your soul, a passion, and you're good enough that people will pay you for it, you can make money doing something that you love. That's what I love about the United States. 3 hours of live stream coming up in about a minute. It's kind of an arbitrary number, but it's exciting. I'm super grateful that, number one, that my battery has held out for this live stream. This is a live stream. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Your likes and subscriptions get me closer to my goal. And my goal is to monetize my channel and reach more people with beautiful piano music and teach piano players to do what I do. So what I do is I play piano at retirement communities. I don't know how many of y'all stuck around for the conversation. So I turned the screen because I'm not going to record the residents of these retirement communities. It's not fair to their privacy. Somebody got on the screen by accident today, so I had to improvise. And I turned the screen, but a handful of y'all stuck around, so I thank you for sticking around. It means a lot to me. Anyways, my goal is to get my watch time up so that I can monetize. And once I monetize, then I can get a studio, y'all. I can get a studio, and I don't have to keep up this grueling schedule that I'm grateful for. I'm very grateful for the work. Don't get me wrong. I like where I am, and I know where I'm going, and I'm not staying in the same place. But I am happy. I am happy putting in the work because I know that the work is going to get me to where I need to be and where I want to be. But I really do enjoy it. Okay, we've passed the mark. 3 hours of live stream. That's exciting. Wait a second, my math is off. No, we passed that like 20 minutes ago. That's cool. For those of you just joining, my name's Tim the Piano Man. I play piano at retirement community. Thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. Right now I'm just chatting and yakking and driving. I would say ask me anything in the chat, but what's happening now is the sun is reflecting so that I can't read it and drive at the same time. Oh, maybe if I go under a bridge and I can read your comments. Yep, I'm a piano player from Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee is where I live. It's the home of the blues, the birthplace of rock and roll. Elvis, Sun Studios, Stax Records, soul music, Graceland, Elvis Presley. There's a band from Stax called Booker T and the MGs. And when the Beatles met Booker T, the Beatles were listening to Booker T and the MGs. And you know what they did? The Beatles bowed down to Booker T and the MGs when they met them. They bowed down. That is a massive sign of respect. They loved Booker T and the MGs. I got a couple requests for some Beatles songs. Any Beatles fans out there? I had the request for Hey Jude today. That's a beautiful tune. Actually, I don't know if you're watching now, but one of my subscribers asked if I could make a tutorial of Hey Jude. It's not the first thing on my list of things to do, and I got a pretty long list, I gotta be honest. I got a lot to do, a lot to accomplish. But that'll be fun someday. I've got a request for Hey Jude. And then something that happens at retirement communities is I got the request for Hey Jude and I played it, and then somebody raised their hand and asked, "Can you play Hey Jude?" And he wasn't being ironic or funny. Like, sometimes people forget. Like, they forget. Because a lot of seniors, unfortunately, get dementia and Alzheimer's. It's unfortunate. In fact, if any of y'all saw the last, well, what was that, like 30 minutes ago? things got a little wacky and wild and weird and wonderful. This guy at this retirement community that I was at, he kept thinking that I was somebody else. And I think what I was seeing was the early or the midway signs of dementia. And I've kind of been watching him for a little while. And his speech is getting a little wackier. But he's such a great dude. Like, he's so positive. And his wife was there. And I think she was aware of what was happening. And at times she would change the subject. Like, he would get caught up on thinking I was making this particular route, thinking I was going to Kansas. Now, him and I have talked about my touring. I don't ever go to Kansas, so I think he was going to be confused with somebody else. It's not that I have anything against Kansas. Anybody here from Kansas? I'm from Tennessee, and I used to play in a band with a van and 6 sweaty dudes. That's not the name of the band, by the way. It was a Ghost Town Blues Band. Shout out Ghost Town Blues Band. You have my respect. You work very hard, even if some of the shit that I say comes out the wrong way. Anyways, I usually don't curse on my live streams. Sorry, Mom. But I never go out to Kansas. But I had such fun because it was just a funny conversation. And I was making them laugh, and we were just in this really good vibe. And he mentioned Kansas several times. He's like, oh no, I've never been to Spain, but I've been to Oklahoma, which is a song lyric, and it just sounds wacky and weird and offbeat. And that was what was appropriate for the conversation. So that's what I continued to do. And it was fun. And one of these ladies cried because her mom used to play piano and she was getting emotional, and she was appreciating, and I played very well, and they gathered around me because I was their entertainment, and I put smiles on their faces, and it felt great. It felt great. And that's what I do. I play piano at retirement communities, and then I yak about it in the car. I also answer questions. Somebody asked me an interesting question on the way to this gig. Do you think God loves it when we play piano? So in the live stream, you can see my answer. I worked philosophically a little bit. By the way, all the stuff that I'm saying is just my opinion. And most of it's true for me. And a lot of what's objectively true, but not all of it. So much of life is personal opinion, but not all of it. Taste is very personal. What are your tastes? Do you like pizza? Or do you prefer a truffle foie gras? I've actually never had a truffle foie gras. I'm coming up to my exit interchange. I'm leaving 6:30, I-630 in Little Rock, hitting I-40 to Memphis, Tennessee. On the road again. Monday, I was in Huntsville, Alabama, and Madison, Alabama. Today, I was in Little Rock, and I did Sherwood, Little Rock, Maumelle, North Little Rock, and then Little Rock proper. I had some snacks along the way. These seniors, they gave me a couple snack plates at the penultimate gig today. It was so sweet, and I ate it, and it was delicious. And then some of it was processed, and I try to keep that to a very, very minimal amount. But you know what? It gave me just enough of a boost. Got my blood sugar up just a little bit to play my 5th show today. 5th show, y'all. I played a lot. I played 5 piano shows today, and I live streamed 4 of them. I couldn't live stream the second one because it didn't work out. Some of my keyboard gigs. So mostly I play other people's pianos, but when I play a keyboard, my own keyboard, I don't have a good place to put my phone on it discreetly to get a video feed, to protect their privacy. What an epic day. 5 gigs, 2-hour drive in the morning starting at 8 a.m. I'm gonna get back around 8 p.m. That's 12 hours. That's not the longest day that I do, but this is a good solid day. I found out that I played 25% of my gigs in Arkansas in 2024. 24% in 2024. It's almost a quarter of gigs in Arkansas. And I'll play all over, man. I'll play Jonesboro. I'll play Gosnell, Heber Springs, Hot Springs, Little Rock, Benton, Bryant, Sherwood, Maumelle, North Little Rock, Jacksonville. I'll play all over Arkansas. And I love it. And I pay taxes in Arkansas too. State taxes. I don't know why I feel proud about that. Taxes suck, but the fact that I'm producing enough to pay taxes in Arkansas feels somehow like a rite of passage, I guess. Feels good to earn money playing piano. Hey, what's up? Oh no, I missed your live. Do you do these every day? Dilvitas says, I don't do them every day, but I do them most days. Let's see, tomorrow I'll do another one at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. That might be the only one that I can do tomorrow because the other ones that I do, I can't angle the camera so that it doesn't get any seniors' faces, unfortunately. Yeah, so I'll do one at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Woo! Excuse me. Yeah, I've been going hard all day. Today's been an epic live stream. Tomorrow I'm going to do an hour, and then I'll probably chat with y'all afterwards, but that's going to be 10. The show is 10 to 11, and then I'll do some chatting. Answering questions, shout-outs, requests, responses, that kind of thing. What I've been doing.